Yeah, what's good, Josh Marquis, aka Severe Hip Hop World? What's good, music world out there? We ain't going too far, man. Boston, Dorchester area. On Dogs, we're going to visit BoriRock, BoriRock. So we're going to visit BoriRock from Dorchester area. I'm not sure where Grubby Paws is from. Grubby Paws is the producer, did the entire project. First, I'd like to shout out the producer, Grubby Paws. Excellent work, great beat pack. I haven't heard of you as a producer, but I will be doing a deep dive and listening to other projects you produce or just instrumental albums if you have them. So if you guys are Grubby Paws fans, let me know where to start looking. All right, BoriRock, man, huge fan of BoriRock. Been tapped in for quite some time. So yeah, let's go into this joint. We doing this channel, break down each record song by song. This album came out May 17th, 2023. Let's get into it, man. The intro is Bullet Rain. So the intro is like a 1920s drive-by in the rain. Imagine like the 1920s, those mobster gangster cars, y'all can imagine it if you have a vivid imagination. And it's just like, while it's raining, it's like, you know, doing a 1920 drive-by. Number two is Hoot Sinatra, Frank Sinatra, Hoot Sinatra. Hopefully you guys are playing along, right? So Grubby Paws time travels with the production from the 1950s. It's Bori Rock in a tailored tuxedo and a microphone. That's all you need back in the day. You need a nice tuxedo and a microphone, and it's in black and white on television. Frank Sinatra. The Rat Pack, right? So the Hoot Pack. He's gonna call him like he got Hoot Sinatra, the Hoot Pack, the Hoot Pack. That's dope. That's an album title, man. Let me get some credit. Let me stop. Number three, Feds Listenin, featuring Shaykh, Hanif, and Al.Divino, two of my favorites as well. The haunting piano battles with the volume of the rappers. It's the team with the solid movement. Are the feds listening to their success through rap? Rappers are trapping lyrics now. So yeah, I mean these guys speak on their past, but they're just speaking on their past, right? Right now they're pushing these lyrics, they're pushing these lyrics, pushing these bars. So number four is Thanksgiving. It's the holidays, and Bori is in good spirits, giving back to the family, his friends, and his neighborhood. I enjoy BoriRock over soulful music all day. Like I can listen to, like BoriRock's one of those artists. He's versatile, with his flow and his cadence. He can do trap. He can do rock and roll. He can do boom bap rap. He can I think he's found his glitch. So he knows he's found his movement with these people, and they're doing great work. And you just gotta follow the movement, man. You gotta follow the wave, man. Number four, Thanksgiving, man. Dope joint. Number five, Strawberry Tea. I like this joint, man. Track got a Terminator 2 vibe as BoriRock serves strawberry tea. Um, the block is hot. Come get your iced tea, man. Come get your strawberry iced tea, man, because the block is hot. I don't know if it's because Bori's on the block. I don't know what's going on. But Teflon is in motion on Dogs, right? You got, he's a dope boy. This is dope boy poetry, pretty much, over like calming tracks, right? The underground, the underground says this album is a classic. I believe you can just get this album on vinyl, um, and is this album classic. So I'm asking whoever's listening, is this album a classic? Put in the comments below. Let's talk about it. Let's go to number 6, Wave Affair, featuring Al.Divino, Shaykh, Hanif, Estee, Nack, and the hidden character, right? Posse cut. This one's tough, man. Most of the team is here dropping their best over this grimy, dark, and tough track. They're purging the block. Each member with a distinctive style and flow, adding value to this record. You know, you got Al.Divino sparks it off, then Shaykh, Hanif, and then you got Estee, Nack, you know, Nack Man, and then the hidden character, you know, 3 question marks. You know what I mean? It's dope. It's dope. Number 7, Influencers, featuring Shaykh, Hanif. Yo, Shaykh, Hanif be rapping. Listen, give you a little shine. Y'all about to go check out everybody that's featured on here. Every feature on this album, they hold their own. So go check out their discography. I'm telling you. 7 Influences, featuring Shaykh, Hanif. The track is gloomy like a cloudy rainstorm. You know, who are your role models? Who are your influences? I'm not sure that their influencers are winning any humanitarian awards soon, right? So, especially from their past, right? From what they reflect on. Like I said earlier, they're pushing bars now. They're pushing lyrics. They're pushing artwork, right? You know, these album covers, you know, dope album cover, you know. That's one thing that BoriRock also does. He has, I don't know if he's doing the artwork himself or he has a great team around him doing the artwork for his album covers and his EPs and such. And artwork is part of a rollout. Y'all got to think about artwork, fashion, hip hop, everything. Hip hop's more than 5 elements. So y'all got to think outside the box when y'all doing these albums. And I believe this team does. Yeah, so number 8 is Yin to Horny. Short track. Wish it was longer, but you know. Bori uses his dark and light past to highlight his rap tales. He's passive and very active on the mic. It's like a soap opera type track. Short, could have been longer. Add another verse. You know what I'm saying? I'm just spoiled. I want another verse. The beat was dope. It was like, yo, you wasting the beat. Number 9 is how I actually found this album. Number 9 is Dezzy featuring Al.Divino. I was listening to, I think, videos or watching videos, and I'm like, I never heard this song. And I thought, you know, I hear a lot of this group, a lot of this team, you know, and these affiliates, everybody, you know, that's on this album and more, right? And, you know, I'm following their movement. And I'm like, man, have I heard this song before, Dezzy? Then I'm like, let me see if there's an album to it. I connected. It said an album. I said, oh. So I started listening to it. So this album's fire, man. So Dezzy featuring Al.Divino. The track that made me search for the album. That's the first thing I gotta say. The soulful production from Grubby, Paws, and BoriRock's smooth melodic flow. Al.Divino got around on a track like Tupac. He did. He got around on a track like Tupac. He says a verse. You know, y'all gotta listen to it. If you know the song, you know what I'm saying. But yeah, this is the track that made me search for the album. So shout out to this track, Al.Divino and Bori. Number 10 is 1978 featuring, I'm gonna say, is it Ray Ski 45? If I'm saying your name right, King. Now, the song's about generational zingers. You know what I'm talking about. We in the mobsters theme with this track. That's what it feels like, a mobsters theme track, right? BoriRock continues to keep your attention via voice box and flow. Ray Ski 45 added some more grime. This track's tough. Go to number 11, a tougher track. Murder Cookbook featuring Dealy and Top Hooter. Shout out to Top Hooter, Dealy. Man, I'm telling you, man, Feed the Family is on this album. Shout out to Feed the Family, man. Go check out those albums. Feed the Family albums are crazy. They tough. Those are some tough albums to beat. I'm telling you, group albums hasn't been like a group that I guess put together two group albums back to back like this in a while. So y'all go check out Feed the Family. All right, number 11, Murder Cookbook featuring Dealy and Top Hooter. The track has a freestyle vibe. Sounds like some of Feed the Family are just lacing the booth. It's like organized street battles. Like, they're at their kitchen table just doing a clips beat, and then they, rapping, right? They raining bullets like the Weather Girls. The Weather Girls, had Raining Men song, they raining bullets, man. So number 12 is Hootie Crack featuring Dealy and Estee Nack. BoriRock is on a wavy path. So take notes. Y'all better start taking notes, man. Take notes. Relax and take notes, like Biggie said. R.I.P. Biggie. Then you got Mr. Dunny. He came through zinging, man. You know what I'm saying? Dealy, man. Another great discography. Y'all better go. Yo, tap into these people. I'm telling you. Then you got Nack, man. AKA, SD Nack came through, stamped the package, right? Production from Grubby Paws is just incredible. I do want to again go back to the production is very, very key to you having a album that's talked about, classic, almost classic, whatever, like a great album. So you need great production, great instrumentals or whatever you want, whatever, you know what I'm saying, beat makers, whatever you want to call them. You're going to need some great production, executive producing. You're going to need somebody to tell you no. You don't need no yes man or women around you. You're going to need somebody to be like, yo, that beat's whack, that flow's whack, do it again. Sometimes you need to be produced. I was listening to the clips. The clip said they let Pharrell Williams produce them, and that's why the album came out so well. Some artists don't like to be produced, but maybe some artists don't need to be produced. I'm just saying. I mean, it all depends. Tit for tat. Last joint, like, subscribe, share the video, comment below. Oh, get the books. I got 9 books out. Get the books. Support if you can. Get the merch if you can. This is the first joint I ever made. Me and my daughter made this one. It's the first one we ever made. But the classic joint. Talking about classics. Again, is this album a classic? Go get the classic merch. Go get all the merch. And then go listen to the music. I executive produce music too. So I listen to music all day. So I started my own label, and I said, man, let me connect with these artists and start, actually putting music out, singles, EPs, and stuff like that. So yeah, y'all go check me out. Let's get to the last track, man. Back to this album. 13 is Value Art. Value Art. We just talking about art. Y'all might have to rewind if we're talking about art. Like, if albums are art, we're talking about artwork, we're talking about artists. All that stuff's important for a classic album. Value Art. Wow. The last track proves Bori is a rock and rap star over this guitar-driven track. BoriRock is creating art. He's creating art, and I think Bori can be a rock star. BoriRock. Don't you get it? BoriRock star, right? Oh, speaking of rock stars, yeah, man, I just found out that the legend, Ozzy Osbourne, passed. So, man, I love Ozzy Osbourne. I think I did 2 or 3 reviews of his album so far. I really listened to. I'm a real fan, so, And so condolences to Ozzy Osbourne's, family, friends, and everybody, his loved ones. But yeah, that just made me think of it because BoriRock could be a rock star. BoriRock star, right? But yeah, man, what y'all think about this album? Is this album a classic? Let me know. Let me know. Let me know. Let me start singing. I crack this, crack this mirror, yo. All right, BoriRock, Grubby, Paws, Wavy Bullet. Love the album cover. Love the album. Love the beats. Love the flows. Love the features. It's Boston. It's Dorchester, man. It's the takeover. Y'all tap in. Y'all tune in, man. Boston, Massachusetts, man. Y'all tap into Massachusetts artists, period. Tap into Massachusetts, man. You know what I'm saying? We here. All right, y'all. Love, man. Love yourself, man. Love others, man. Be a human being. Just be a human being. Like, I don't know why people just can't be a human being. Like, look it up in the dictionary.